Teddy Feinberg, Brook Stockburger, Teddy and Brook Show, Las Cruces Sun News Sports Video. The reps told us to keep it under 5 minutes. I thought they were going to push us to 15. I don't know what happened there. Brook, let's start talking Aggie football. They lose at UTEP. They play UNM this weekend, rivalry weekends, and it's business as usual.
Yeah, I mean, it really stinks. They came out late and early in that game. They eventually end up scoring some touchdowns against UTEP, but very disappointing, deflating. The nice thing about having UTEP and UNM back-to-back, though, is that you get a chance to just completely reverse momentum on the season. And then they have some winnable games afterwards. I mean, Idaho's no rollover, and then they have San Antonio here, but those are still winnable games for the Aggies. You know, they could conceivably get a 3-game winning streak, but they got to beat the Lobos here. They beat them 3 straight years. Are they going to be able to do it 4?
I know this is shocking, but in sports, the better teams win. And UTEP's much better than the Aggies. Brook hit the nail right on the head. The story of that game was how the Aggies started. It wasn't a good start. It was a bad start. It was a disappointing start. Down 20-0 after the first quarter. The game was over at that point. They do host UNM. They're better than UNM. The Aggies should beat UNM. And if they do lose that game, it's going to be a major disappointment. And honestly, if they do lose that game, I think we're looking at a 1 or 2 win season. I have a bug here. I hate to be so blunt about it, but it's the truth. If they do win, they still have a shot at a respectable record. I do think they're going to win. Lobos have a poor secondary. Aggies' bread and butter is throwing the deep ball. Lobos run the triple option. Brook, when was the last time the Aggies faced a team that ran the triple option?
Oh, I can't even remember the last time because they obviously don't practice against it themselves. But that's what I was going to ask you. How does Manly match up against the UNM defense?
That's the key. The key is going to be the Aggies' ability to protect Manly, because when he can get the ball vertically downfield, that receiving group should beat the Lobo secondary, which is not good.
So must win for the Aggies, essentially. Week 4, it's a must win.
I think for all intents and purposes, it's a must-win. Let's move on to high school football. Manzano is coming to play Mayfield. Cruces High, actually, biggest game of the weekend. They go up to Rio Rancho. It was a very good team. Oñate travels to Hobbs. Thursday night action. Fabens at Centennial. Brook, your thoughts?
Yeah, very big test for Las Cruces up the road in Duke City. Actually, Rio Rancho, which isn't Duke City. But, you know, they met in the playoffs last year. Cruces has come out this season pretty well, playing some good ball. We'll see what they do on the road. This will be a big momentum boost for them if they get that win.
Cruces High is legit. Jonathan Joy can spin the football. He's got receivers. He's the quarterback. He has receivers. 2 good tight ends, weapons in the passing game. Cruces High, a legitimate #1 team. Rio Rancho lost to Goddard last weekend. Goddard's really a good 4A team, but Rio Rancho is really a fine team too. Rio Rancho eliminated Cruces last year from the state playoffs, so it should be a good time. Mayfield, very slow start. They host Manzano. We'll be interested to see what direction they go in. And I think the general consensus, at least early on, is that Oñate's improved. So they go to Hobbs.
Definitely Oñate's. This Oñate team started out a lot better.
Yeah. I like their quarterback. I like their running back. I like one of their linebackers, Smelser.
Great name. Mesilla Valley Christian plays Mountain View out of El Paso. Don't want to forget them.
No, we don't. We definitely don't. Folks, thanks for checking us out as always. Sun News Facebook, Sun News Twitter, at Teddy Feinberg, at Brook Stockburger, Sun News Sports Facebook, lcsun-news.com. Thanks.